Alright, hey folks, my apologies. I forgot to start the recording. We've fed a death to an Akali who I'm laning against. I'm playing some Garen here. And I always enjoy playing Garen, so I thought I'd record this game. I just tanked a bunch of minions and died to Akali. I didn't think I was tanking because I didn't auto attack, but I guess spin procs minion aggro is what happened in that death. So hopefully I can avoid having that happen again. I was like pretty confused by how I died there actually, and I wish I'd caught it on camera so that I could go back and look at it. I'm going to be up a little bit of CS on Akali, but not much, just because she's been last hitting badly, but so have I. I'm not used to playing Garen. I haven't played Garen in a long time. But with the recent changes, I thought I would play him because he's always been a champion who I have enjoyed greatly. I've got a Katarina coming up to maybe gank for me. But I don't have a vision ward, so I don't know how likely it is that we'll get a kill here. Katarina fallen back from finding Nautilus in the jungle, so that's okay. One thing that I pretty much hate about new Garen, for the record, is that Decisive Strike no longer resets your auto attack in both directions. It used to be that when you cast Decisive Strike, you would your next auto attack would come faster. It reset your auto attack timer before and after. Most skills only reset after you cast. And that was obviously like perfect here. I'm going to use one of my potions. Even though I could regen this off my passive, I don't want to get owned by Akali. She has her invis now, so I'm going to silence and spin on her. And then my courage will be back up soon. She's also low on potions, doesn't have a hex tech yet, so I could probably kill her fairly soon. I wish Riven hadn't run that way because... Okay, sweet. I didn't get an assist for that, but that's okay. I guess she didn't have a ward, but she could have had a ward there, and then Riven running that way would have caused us to lose that gank, because Riven would have run through Akali's ward, and Akali would have based, even though Katarina was behind her where the most common ward placements wouldn't catch her. Just wanted to push the creeps in. I think I'll stay and take another wave, although that might be super greedy. Yeah, that's pretty greedy, but I'm pretty greedy. I'm regenning off my passive and everything. Minions no longer remove my passive, and spin does one-shot waves like that. Garen pushes super well with new spin, which is 65% damage to minions instead of whatever it used to be, 50%. So I'm going to get a Heart of Gold here. I'm going to get an MR Cloak for probably Merc Treads. I'm going to get another ward and another potion. I can't click. Make my way back to lane. My team is dominating, so even though I'm behind, and I'm not even that behind because I'm up so much CS on Akali. I should be more CS, I've just been missing a bunch. I'm going to not use my Decisive Strike for the movement bonus because I want to use it to fight Akali should I need to. She does have Hex Tech, so can regen. But trading farm is going to just be good for me here, so I'm okay with doing that if that's what Akali wants to do. And if she wants to fight, I'm also okay with that because I think I'm stronger than her in exchanges. Oh, I thought that would hit her. My bad. So that was poor by me. I'm going to use a health potion to sort of recover from not clicking on Akali there. I guess I had aggroed the minion and then clicked on that. She doesn't seem to be maxing Q. Either that or courage is better than I thought it was. Because I'm just like not taking damage from her Q spam. Shroud lasts forever, by the way. Gonna Judgment her because Judgment is sick. Use courage there to reduce the damage from her ass. Oh, I did miss the cannon, which is too bad. Riven is gonna come up behind Akali and kill her. Oh, I didn't. I wasn't thinking there. Of course, Riven had ult. I did not have to flash there, so bad flash by me. Not playing well, but in my defense, I've been drinking, so can't be expected to play too well.
Fear not, I'm coming.
An enemy has been slain.
Gonna judgment this wave.
At your service.
Tower aggroed me, but I was able to get out in time. I wanted to stick around for a giant spelt because I feel like that would help a lot, but instead I'm just gonna base. I'm gonna pick up Merc Treads. Those will help against Akali in terms of giving me some MR. I could get another one of those, but I think I'm just gonna head back to lane here. I could also get a longsword for a brutalizer, for example. I should probably have bought another potion, actually. But I'm 70 CS, highest in the game, although only slightly above Katarina, who is 3-1 also. So I'm definitely not highest gold in the game, but I'm up 20 CS on Akali, which is like pretty good. Just want to clear those waves as fast as possible, call them missing. Stop missing last hits would be good, but apparently I suck too bad to do that. Just use that for the movement bonus to get in range. I feel like Courage is even more of a 1-point wonder than it used to be, because now it gives percentage MR stacks instead of percentage MR and armor stacks instead of flat. I do want to just push while Akali is missing. Won't use Judgment here, but I will use Decisive Strike to last hit that minion. I am gonna just put some damage on this turret. The wave is coming up soon. I can see. One thing that a lot of people don't do, which is like really good, is watch your own lane to figure out where the enemy's minions are. Clearing that wave is pretty solid for me. I know Nautilus is gonna come up, but I can see him there, and I get to get a timer on the red and everything. I will replace a ward. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep getting more and more ahead of Akali in CS. When she comes up, she has Tabby. I'm pretty certain I was gonna get ganked there. I should definitely have spun on the minions there instead of not on the minions. I could maybe kill Akali. If I had a vision ward, which I probably should have bought one of, I definitely would go after Akali there. Oh, I forgot that that didn't reduce slow anymore. I thought she was going to pull me in order to try to get the turret to hit me again, which probably would have been correct, but I forgot that Judgment isn't what cleanses slows anymore. It's Decisive Strike that does that now. I'm actually liking the feel of new Garen a lot, although I've just always really liked Garen. Akali's nice and zoned. I can just get last hits. Oh, it's interesting that she had vision there. Get level 2 ult. Wave is going to push towards my end, so she's just going to miss more creeps. Just basic lane control. I should definitely not be missing all this CS though. And especially, I need to be hitting S when I do miss CS. Another thing that a lot of people don't do is hit S when you miss CS, so your guy doesn't auto attack a minion. And that way you won't push the lane. But I wasn't doing that, so I'm pushing the lane. I'm also just missing creeps. I really don't mind Akali throwing those Qs at me. If she wants to miss farm to throw those Qs, she's 100% welcome to. She's not gonna kill me. My early death to the contrary, but yeah, Vigar could have been coming up. Vigar is definitely a worry. Nautilus is up here as well, so I'm just going to back off. I'm actually just going to let that wave push in and go by. Wow, I did like no damage to him. Alright. I could definitely have fought that. Wow, my team really likes calling me to back off. I wanted to keep them busy so that Riven could come kill some people, but the reason that I stayed and fought Nautilus there, I should explain, is that I thought Riven was coming up because she was walking up. But instead of walking up, she pinged fall back and then vanished. I should definitely have been able to base there. And the fact that I didn't is going to hurt me a lot. And it's Riven's fault for kind of baiting me into staying in that fight.
At your service.
Akali's missing, so I'm just gonna back off. My team is still crushing, and I just like really haven't been involved in this game yet, in a meaningful sense.
Without delay.
New Garen with the increased damage to minion waves is super good for pushing. Enemy team's all bot, so maybe I should just damage this turret. Akali's gonna tank the minion wave here. I want to base and just get like a Sunfire or something. Akali just bought a gold for 5 items, so she's like not even that strong. She thought I based there, so I'm just gonna push the wave again. Oh, definitely thought I was, okay, I'm just dead. I'm not even gonna flash. I will ult. Oh, I thought that, it was on a shorter cooldown. I'm just gonna get a Sunfire. I don't think that's the best build on New Garen, but that's pretty good. We got Dragon because they were 3 top. We could probably take mid turret. Could have taken mid turret. Bot lane is just crushing. Yeah, Tarek's stun. Didn't need that flash from Trist, actually. She could have got that without the flash. That's okay. I'll get a couple wards and some potions. What are we falling back from? Team is playing super cautious, which is I mean, I guess if no one's gonna follow up, then that's a good thing. Kill the Vigar. There we go. Akali did go. I called it at least, so.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Honestly, I'm like not worried at all about whether or not we win this game. I'm mostly looking to try out New Garen. And definitely I'm going to feed and make mistakes because I'm experimenting, trying to test his limits. Going after Akali when she's probably stronger than me or when they have a gank, just to see like what situations I can and cannot stay in. More important than winning this game, learning the hero. You know, ward their red. I'll take their doubles. Yeah, I mean, what are they gonna do to me? Vigar wasn't coming, so they weren't behind me. We could definitely fight. Or I can just keep pushing. I'm just, excuse me.
Justice.
I, have a cough all of a sudden. Just gonna use my cooldowns here to push this wave. Oh, I thought I would get that. That was bad. Definitely switching focus. Yeah, just gonna kill
You have slain an enemy.
out there.
An enemy has been slain.
I have no idea where the Akali went. We were all waiting for her to surface, but I guess she must have flashed out while invis. That's a clever trick that you can do with Akali, is flash out while invisible. If I had my ult, I would 100% die for here. I have like, she's gonna aggro the turret onto me using my Sunfire, which is why I started backing out there. Just gonna use this health potion. Definitely Garen feels stronger in the late game already to me, so I'm like really liking these new the new Garen. Enemy team is all bot. I'm gonna take this turret.
Killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I stand ready.
An ally has been slain.
Won't be able to take the turret, but definitely put a lot of damage onto it.
Forge onward.
Have 2,300 gold. I was considering going to try to take the turret because like one hit and it would go down, but I think it's too risky. Could go help the team, but just don't feel like it. I could get Last Whisper here or Guardian Angel. I actually think I'm just gonna get the Guardian Angel. And then my next item, this build would probably have been better had I gone like Brutalizer, Last Whisper, Guardian Angel.
Your service.
But this actually seems pretty okay. I've got 229 armor, 165 MR. Just really tanky, really hard to burst down. And my base damage is really high in an AoE. I do 200 damage a second. Yeah, 261 damage a second for 3 seconds, which is a lot, like a 600 damage AoE spell. That's all I ever need. Gonna head back top. I know Vigar was there. I saw the meteor. He was checking that brush, using the vision from the meteor. A good thing to do is Vigar. I lose my buffs because I'm not running buff duration.
The scoundrels will pay.
Oh man, I suck at last hitting.
I stand
My
ready.
base damage is just really high right now. I should probably run down and help. No, I should not run down and help because my team's backing off. This team's so cautious. Obviously, that was a good place to back off from, but I'm now 16. Have my ult. 2,800 health is pretty good. We got Dragon. I'm probably going to go a damage item next. I'm thinking maybe Last Whisper would be good, or I could just get flat damage like a Bloodthirster. Oh, that's too bad. Katarina getting caught, but it looks like we'll just win the fight here. I'm 100% okay with tanking this. Even if I die, it's alright. I want to get the silence on Akali here. Oh, good stun by Vargar. Got silence Akali. Ignite and ult kills her, or kills Nautilus. Clear waves. Just doing shit Garen does. That's what I love about this hero. I actually might not need the Sunfire any longer. Like, the reason to go Sunfire on old Garen was because it let you clear waves with spin, but since you can do that now starting level, like, 4 or 3, when running flat damage runes, as I am, Sunfire may not be an optimal purchase anymore. I should go something like Randuin's and just keep people next to me. These are the sort of things that you want to think about when you're learning a new hero, or a hero that's been changed, is what sort of builds are good, what items synergize, are there breakpoint numbers at which the game becomes especially different. I think I'm just gonna get this Brutalizer. How much armor do they have? Nott has a frozen heart, Akali has some armor, but Vayne, Blitz, and Vygar have no armor, so the Brutalizer is actually gonna do a lot of damage and give me cooldowns. Riven being a bit of a poor sport. Enemy team wants to keep playing, they're more than welcome to keep playing. For one thing, the longer they keep playing, the more I learn about new Garen. I do not mind Katarina taking that farm there, I'm just there to get XP, because I wanted 17.
To protect our land. Fear not.
Hitting W in case he did catch me, because I figured I could just survive whatever they did to me, as long as my W is up. Taric is top clearing the wave. Not exactly who we wanted clearing the wave, but that's okay. How much CC reduction does this give? 30%? 30% is a lot of CC reduction when combined with my tenacity for Merc Treads. I'm actually like Irelia level CC immune. Should not have wasted my silence on Blitzcrank there, but will waste my my ultimate on him. And again, should not have wasted silence on Nautilus there. Just not optimal skill usage by me. I didn't think I could get in range for Decisive Strike without flashing, and frankly I didn't care to burn flash to save Tristana's life. So I just wanted to spin to get the last tick of damage in, because it increases my range a little bit. So I think that was correct. That skill usage there. Just gonna help Trist clear out this turret. Taric's probably in trouble. I'm not using my Decisive Strike here. No. Couldn't help. If she was gonna get that kill, she was gonna get that kill without me. Taric flashing. I'm gonna run over here and silence if someone chases. If Akali chases? No, okay. I wish Akali had chased there, but she didn't. I'm gonna clear this wave because I'm pretty safe doing it. I probably should not have used Decisive Strike for clearing that wave, but that's okay. I actually like blue on Taric there. That seems good to me. Gonna get Last Whisper here. Enemy team has a fair amount of armor on the front lines, and I don't think a Bloodthirster or an Eye Edge is like really what I need. Next item, Randuin's, and then I guess I'll finish out the Ghost Blade or turn my Brutalizer into an Infinity Edge or something. But I'm pretty much unstoppable at this point. Like, there's nothing they can do to keep me down. Garen feels pretty good late game. I feel a lot like a Darius or a Riven or Lee Sin or something along those lines. One of the top lane late game bruisers.
At your service.
I don't group for no one.
Stand ready.
If I was a Riven, I would have a Bloodthirster instead of this Brutalizer, things like that. But you know, I think I scale fairly well. Just looking at the damage numbers on my spin with like barely any damage items and stuff like that, it looks pretty good to me. We could just force a Baron here. Tarek, come back over here and kill the ward with me, please. They did hook Riven, which is okay. Riven can survive. She has a ton of MR. I was considering flashing over to try to do something there, but Blitz hooks me into Vigar and lets me get the silence off. Obviously fantastic for me. And team gets all the kills, which is fine. Our Trist and Tarek just won the lane so hard that it just doesn't matter. Yeah, that was not a super pull by Blitz. Yep, this game was pretty much decided by bottom lane. But my ability to resist ganks and waste Nautilus's time helped a lot. Again, I'm not sure about that early death. I would definitely wish I had recorded that so I could watch it and see where the damage numbers came from. But I feel like I played my part that game pretty well. Just out CS Akali by 2.5 times, and put a lot of pressure top lane, so they had to devote resources. Nautilus came top many times, Vigar came top once, Blitz came top a couple times, and just let bot lane snowball out of control because they were already ahead, having gotten first blood and everything. And that's just what you do as a top lane, is you want to divert resources from the rest of the map, which is sort of where the game is won or lost. And the more resources that they spend top lane without getting a huge advantage, which is hard, like it's fairly easy to just not give up deaths, because you can just run all the way back. And like if the other hero gets a little bit ahead, it sucks, and you lose the lane horrendously, but it can always be redressed by the jungler. And getting the other lanes ahead is much harder to turn back around. So that's your goal as a top laner, is to divert resources, which I feel like I did. Definitely will be playing new Garen some more. I feel like he carries pretty hard. I would like to try jungle Garen. I definitely want to try Garen with not ignite, Garen with ghost, tankier builds, damagier builds, just to and against real top laners. Like I feel like Akali's not the greatest top laner, especially against Garen. That's a really good matchup for me because she can't trade with me, and I outdamage her and outtank her and all of that stuff. But yeah, I'll be interested to check him out. And this is my first try with Garen post-patch, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. If you did, please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. If you didn't enjoy the commentary, please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. Cheers. GG.